Well guys, when I come and attack a canal like this, this is an absolute classic type of area that I would look for. Around the lock gates, a little bit of water movement, loads of structure, those perch and those zander, absolutely love structure, and there's loads of ambush points. So before I even arrive or put a lure in the water, I'm going to have a good look around to try and assess where I think they're going to be. So to start with, I never discount this inside. Less than a foot from the bank, got a decent drop off there, probably a good few feet, and they're probably sitting right under our feet as we speak. Little invertebrates, little shrimps, little worms, little crayfish that will probably be living in the wall down there that they'll feed on, and they use this as a little patrol route. So I definitely want to fish this inside first. You can probably also see over there, there's a little stream of water, little flow of water coming off that far bank, and my bet is that they're tucked just on the inside of that concrete spit there. They're probably sat in that slack water just waiting to ambush any food items that come down in that stream, so definitely that. And then when these lock gates open, you get a hell of amount of water that comes rushing through here, and they won't want to be right in the middle of that flow when it happens. So they're probably going to be tucked up this inside. There'll be a little eddy here. There'll probably be an eddy on that far side as well. And sometimes they even push back a little bit. So depending on the day or what the water conditions are like, how many boats are there, how many locks are being opened, that type of thing, always be prepared to kind of move around the peg a little bit. And then little fan casts just to cover the area. But really I'd say 80% of my fishing is going to be concentrating around this structure. Right. Let's have a little fish and see how we get on. I've got a little jig on here and literally just drop it straight the way down. It's basically like the bank version of vertical jigging that you might do on a boat on the reservoirs. Just drop down until I get a little bit of slack line so I know I've touched the bottom, lift it up a few inches, just working it nice and slow, a few little twitches, and then water's cold now, water's less than 10 degrees. So the slower the better. Sometimes even just holding it really steady, virtually no movement for a good few seconds, and then you get the bite. So, you know, if they're really cold and really lethargic, really slow it down and be quite methodical, just working this edge and be prepared. I've had zander on this canal 6 or 7 pound, literally under my rod tip like this. So you can get some quality fish.